morning, good afternoon, and good evening whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we return to our blessed Imperium of the Succubi. Now, in the last episode... Oh, sorry, I clicked. In the last episode, I was considering also about the uplifting process. I'm not gonna do it. Not right now. And the point is, if I uplift them, it costs so much science. Let alone stand that I do think this faction will be annoyed. This faction. Because we will have unhallowed ground. However, we will soon get psionic pursuit. And hopefully that will help us a little bit in order to well, appease them a little bit. I'm surprised, however, how little these people are happy, but we'll have to see. Let's continue on with our nice little campaign over here. We're starting to really build up at least some stuff. I also gone ahead and well, you know what we also could consider? I should really check that out. Once again, species. You set rights. If I change your living standards towards not social welfare. Yeah, your consumer goods. I mean, this would mean they will use a little bit more minerals, but because of the 10% happiness boost, I wonder how much additional minerals that is. We have currently 15 of them. So, 0.25 per 4, let's say we will lose 4 minerals, 84. I'm wondering. Decent living standards. Voila, we lost only 1. Because we also gain their additional happiness, and thus they produce a little bit more. So no, overall that costs 1 more mineral, and I mean minerals in order to be happy, but the food that came out of that is also increased. So overall, I think that giving these guys a little bit more room, the Benfell, has actually improved our standing. By a very small margin. I mean, the extra food means that we grow just a wee little bit faster. Our monthly food supply surplus increases the speed of all puff growth by 8%. So the bonus here is minimal, but it is present, and that is worth it, I think. 1 mineral for these people. Moreover, we should by now have about the happiest slaves around. 55%. They're slightly over average happy even. The only disadvantage right now is that they have the caste system, the residence caste system. But that's always gonna stay. And the chattel slavery. That's just because they're slaves, right? I can't do anything about that. Slavery type, chattel slavery. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could increase the happiness of the free pups, but are less productive than our domestic servants. Increases the happiness, of free pups, but are less productive than other slaves or even free pups. Wait, what? Have their rights curtailed to maximize productivity and commonly work with food and mineral production. Alright. Chattel slavery is the most common form of slavery in the galaxy, whether for life or a limited time. Unrestricted access to the labor of others is some parts seen as a privilege with numerous counter duties attached, and elsewhere considered a self-evident prerequisite of a functioning society. Domestic servants spend much of their time tending to the needs of the free pups. Some are assigned to individual domiciles, while others attend to public spaces. The split in their duties reduced their hard resource output, but the quality of the life gained for free pups frequently outweigh the drawback. Oh, this will increase the happiness of the Succubi. Oh, so the Succubi will be happier, which we really don't need, and they will produce a little less. So it's a more of a thing that you weigh against one another. Right. Okay, awesome that we learned. Yeah, but they're pretty freaking happy. They are pretty freaking happy. I am a-okay with that right now. Yeah. It's mainly about these guys. It's mainly about these guys. We could make one race domesticated servants. Could do that.
System survey complete.
But we'll see. Alright. So, something else that happened. These guys, apparently, I don't know if they got uplifted or if they simply gone spacefaring by themselves. What we could do is we could arrange a trade agreement or we could declare a rivalry. If we do that, we gain minimal influence, so I don't think that's worth it. We are, of course, very nice people, after all. Slavery opinion, wise spiritualist of certain things. But we have a non-aggression pact, yes. And we'll not guarantee independence. We want to offer a trade deal to you. Why don't you? Why don't we offer a research agreement? And you do it as well. And you hate us for that because won't trade agreement due to neutral attitude. Alright. Then good luck. Because you're surrounded by my friend. And you are a little annoying. Little pest in this galaxy. And that's not gonna go very far. If you keep on reacting the way that you do. Solar network, there we go. Britain's Prime, you can go to level 4 and build even bigger guys.
Construction complete.
Bigger ships. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. You know what? I really should hook up that one. This thing. I really should hook it up. Boom, hook it up. And I don't really want to do the additional minerals because we have so little in the ways of freaking energy. But we will build a research station over here. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, let's build the research stations. Where's the other one? Over here. Ooh. And this one is also pretty good. Yeah, we are just lacking energy. Still are. It's the biggest thing that is holding us back right now. Additional pop growth isn't bad though. Oh, by the way, yes, we've built up the frontier hospitals so that we actually have, where is it? So the frontier hospital is over here. So that gives us a total of 20% extra born. And for some reason from born from food surplus, I don't know why, but it should be extra 8%. It's not really calculated here. So I don't know why. But it's working. Oh, a forest fire caused by lightning on Manward Prime created something akin to a stampede among the planet's wandering forest. Their wild panic brought them into areas they had previously avoided, resulting in widespread damage to the colony. Oh, minus 20 food percent. Well, sorry. That can happen. And after that you can build this guy. Oh, it's not in our borders. Ah, nope. Barely not, but it is. It is indeed not in our borders. Yeah, let's do it. Let's terraform. It's time to do it, just for the hell of it.
Anomaly found.
Research. That seems like a good idea. Is there anywhere? This place, it has a lot of energy, but to build an outpost just for that. Oh, they're even incorporating that. I don't like it. Oh, that's the artisan troop. Well, they already should be really helping. Improbable ceramics. Oh, that's the ceramic container circling in the Star of Life star. We did that one already, but don't know the outcome anymore. But then again, 80 influence. We don't need 80 influence. There we go. Oh, there's actually something to construct over here. Didn't even realize that this wasn't able to be constructed. Psi-aliens. Phi-aliens. Or whatever it is. That's probably the wrong ship to do it, but... yeah, I don't really see a point to doing that right now. I mean, it's really small. But I would like to see first what this brings about. We should really crank it up to high. Because without additional sectors or ways to go forward, well, we're... once again, I feel like we're stagnating. There we go, another one. And this one, while in defensive war with another empire, ship build speed is increased by 33% and the fire rate is increased by 15%. Defensive war only though. And another ascension perk, mind over matter. Only a fraction of the potential contained within our minds has been unlocked. The latent psionic abilities of our species are only now beginning to manifest in certain individuals. The latent psionic abilities of our species will be awakened in some individuals. Tech research operations gained telepathy. We can also do terraforming, and that technological gain is atmospheric manipulation, world shaper. That's also something we want. In the end, actually, we do want that. But first, mind over matter. Because we do want, of course, psionics. Since the dawn of our civilization, tales have flourished of mighty sorcerers wielding powers that can only be described as supernatural in nature. Of course, it's all magics. These rare Succubi could supposedly invade the minds of their fellows, lift heavy objects with merely a thought, or perform any number of other magical feats. Until recently, these stories were just that, stories. Now, however, our scientists have finally obtained conclusive evidence that proves the psionic potential inherent in Succubi individuals. They don't want to call it magic, or otherwise science will have a really big time trying to explain all that. So that's why they're calling it psionics. We'll go along with the gag. It's psionics. Now, however, our scientists, although only a very small minority of our species as a whole seems to be gifted with these powers, their numbers relative to the total population have grown steadily over just the last few centuries. Whether this is due to some kind of sudden evolutionary growth spurt or because something has triggered latent psionic abilities that were always present in our genetic code, scientists cannot say. A glimpse, perhaps, of the future that awaits us. Modifies pops in Succubus Blessed Pyramid by adding the latent psionic trait. The Psycorps building is now available. Psionic armies can now be recruited. Okay. I've never done this before, so I'm going to check a few out of these things. Species, first of all. We have this. Latent psionic thing. The species has latent psionic abilities, which are dormant in most of its members, although quite rare these powers will manifest in some leaders. Okay, why are you a male all of a sudden? There. Okay. So, and then we can build new stuff. We can build armies. Assault army, well, we are really bad. We have the Succubus slave army. Why the heck would we build that? But a slave army of Benfell can work. And an assault army of Benfell can work. What's the difference between this? Is an upkeep of 2.9. This is less upkeep. It has a little bit less morale. Oh, and it has a little bit less... oh no, this is better. Moral damage. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't see Psycorps over here. as I said. Now, let's go to a planet over here that still can build some buildings in random spots. Psycorps. Requires an Empire capital complex on planet. There's a maintenance modifier of 4 energy. Empire unique building. Okay, that's very important. Empire modifier overall -10 unrest. That works well with the slaves. Sign gives that individuals are brought from all across our empire to a place where they are able to hone their abilities. The Psycorp is your friend, trust the corpse. We will definitely build this building. But here I really would prefer to build something else. I'm actually going to remove this tile because here we're going to get an adjacency bonus, it's not over there. I just realized. And I do want to build an energy grid here because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy buildings. So I think that's worth it. We could also build it over on this planet though. Yeah, we're probably going to build it somewhere over here. That sounds like a better idea. You will not be a slave, darling. We don't enslave our own people. Why are you unhappy? Oh no, you're so that inefficient thing. Just give me more abilities. I want control more freaking stuff.
Research complete.
And I know then I could have used the Imperium thing, but still. Clone commandos. Gene banks filter and curate available genomes for deployment in clones. It's a rare technology. Ooh, telepathy. Unlocks psionic armor. Army. Whoa! They're expensive to upkeep, but look at their freaking damage output. Holy heck! That is amazing, but we'll research that later. First, clone commandos. Wow. Okay. Okay, somebody else translated our thing. They are materialist and are xenophobic and they're egalitarian. We really hate them. Where are you? You're over here, and for some reason this spot is not yours to command. Interesting. I could declare a rivalry. Gain some influence. They already really dislike us. I'm gonna declare a rivalry. Because they're really not our type of alien. And they close the borders to us. We don't care.
System survey complete.
Tile blocker cleared. Man, you're growing slower than I expected. You can go there at least. Just upgrade the power plant already. I know that's inefficient money use. I am aware. I'm just impatient. Okay? Okay? Why do I have to explain all these things? Why do you make it hard on me? We can't build bigger ships yet. We have now even bigger spaceports. Destroyer assembly. Huh. Interesting. Oh man, please do this to a level 2 though. So Unimar, do you actually have... No you don't. Oh you do. There, art museum. Chi aliens, even more aliens. I'm a legal alien. I'm an international superstar. Oh, I'm an alien. Construction ship? Are you, oh, I was about to say. Why are you not here yet? Man, some of these empires are really much bigger than ours, but then again, we are more densely concentrated, and don't forget that this is all ours. Just... and if only I could have control of these, then I could... Well, I need more technologies in order to... I know that's one way I am blocking my own empire because I'm not allowing these guys to grow. Perhaps I should stop with that. Because I'm not developing this planet at all, which is probably the horrible thing I want to do. But I want Succubi everywhere. I don't want these guys to be the next main race. That's my incredible, stupid issue that I'm having. For some reason they are everywhere, and these, if only I could control you, I would clear shit for you. Ah. Oh, this is a forest fire. And that's these. These cannot be clear, but all of these, and you can build so much science here. Give me control. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why? Ah! Alright, we'll investigate the freaking Chi aliens.
Special project complete. Construction complete.
What the heck is this? Reports of a deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening. Ooh. Yes, we will definitely establish a listening post. Mining drone observation, or begins the mining drone analysis event chain. Take them apart. No, I am going to...
Situation log updated.
I'm going to do a listen post. And we'll research that as well. And this... Why is there no science ship working on this? You never did what you had to do. Just research project over here. Actually don't, because you are the one that's helping in the abyss. You are the one ship that's helping over here. You. Assist research. No, what? Okay. Hold on just a picking minute. You are over here. Did I hold the shift key? H. Clear all orders. Zoom in on you. Assistant research. Thank you. Then we have you. You are supposed to research this. There you go, research this now. Then come back and survey the system. And there's also a fleet as well. There we go. Man.
Construction complete.
What construction is complete?
Special
Oh, the spaceport probably. And the drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Lavri could stand to learn a thing or two from about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings through extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noises. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, there may be a mystery of another time. Adds a mineral-rich planetoid to the situation log.
Situation log updated.
Oh crap, then I think it was the other one that we should have chosen. I think there's a way that you can get plus 5% mineral output from that event, and apparently I chose the wrong chain. That's too bad. And we get an eye for talent for leader skills +1 but plus 25%. Oh, good for Shami Amorai, who is 94 by the way. Our Empress is 94. We are ruled by a very old Succubi. Succubus. That's still not E. Sorry, that's plural. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. An interesting development. The primitive alien civilization Budding Dreams has unlocked the secrets of steam engine. And interesting. Budding Dreams, that's over here. Yeah, we still can't do anything of this, so... La 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 la.
Situation log updated.
And we have met these guys. Militaristic authoritarian though. So we serve Empress. Where are you guys? You are way in the back. You have a very interesting thing up above. We don't need to declare a rivalry. They're superior in fleet power, but they are inferior tech levels. Interesting. Acceptance level really, really low. Opinion, slaving despots. They don't like that. But they're authoritarian. And they have slave unrest as well. But what? Well, they won't do trade deals then. Whatever. Okay. Well, at least we're starting to get to know everybody else. Oh, here, mineral riches. Oh man, that's a big thing I would have to do then in order to get all the 5 positions. War declaration. Zartar theocracy against them. Well, we don't need to know which empire stronger they are. Okay. The problem for us is that all of these worlds that are over here, they're also not really good for us. This is an arid world. So, arid, once again, are Muculus guys. Alpine world, also really not good for us. For anyone. It does mean we could put other people on these planets, but we can't put Succubi over there. And then there is this another Alpine world. So, what am I supposed to do with that? Engineering facility. Alright, that will help. Mining network free. That will help with the mineral output. Thank you. That means we should be able to build up quite a few things again. Upgrade you. Actually, that's less than I expected. We have very little of those facilities apparently. Okay. Clear the style. Oh! And build up this. It's interesting how much unity we've gained despite not being a race that focuses on unity.
Complete. Research complete.
That is kind of interesting. There we go. Commandos, naval capacity, tile blockers. That's a really small one for us nowadays, so we're going to do that one. And a few of these are just open because they will always be available to us, even with it being a dangerous tech. I just hope we can get more core systems. Perhaps I should take Imperial Prerogative for our next thing, though I don't really want to. And the next thing, that's not really clear, but it is. Let me just go to traditions over here for one of these ascension perks. I do want to go down the route of mind over matter, but yeah. Build it up. There you go, and just remove this one already. Thanks to the powers that be. Research speed 15%. That is a lot. That is a lot. Lavri, I want you to start upgrading your spaceport. There we go. That's spending a lot of minerals. And Binnis, build 3 more destroyers. Yeah, has been destroyed by its enemies. How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. Seed planet. They're done. And several of our abduction teams stationed at the observation both above Chotan, again over here, I believe. Yeah. Have apparently been using the thrusters, again the circles, and now they're a little bit more religious, which is good for us, because we are also religious. Civic slots +1. Well, core systems. Yes. Then we no longer have any issues with that. Thank you.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Research complete.
Though I still would love to get Manward actually under my control so that I could tell them how to freaking work tiles and how to do stuff, but they're not listening. There's a dangerous technology. We have done a dangerous technology. Energy weapon speed. This is a repeatable technology, I believe. Which is what I think is this sign also showing. But I don't want repeatable technologies right now. I want... Well, you're good in computers, so advanced combat rules. Go there. That's not really small, these junky space whales, but I see no reason to attack them. Actually, with the destroyer thing, that might now be cost efficient, but it's still not the biggest ship, so I don't really see the point still. How much power do we now have? 1,500 more or less. So how is that in comparison to you? Equivalent only. Jeez. Okay. We'll definitely need to build up more then. Oh, we can have so much more. Okay, that's it. Build the destroyer assembly plant. Let's build it and let's save up some money as we build up destroyer after destroyer after destroyer.
System survey complete.
Oh! The Max Pux Authority, enlightened dictatorship, has declared their rival. Ah, these two have declared rivalry. Okay. Well, 10% research, faster research, so everything with a dangerous tech at our back and call. Another one. So now we could consider what to do next. I had considered diplomacy. Unlocks diplomacy federation creation and habitability increased by 10%. That's kind of the thing that's interesting here. Visitor center I don't know anymore, but our unity output is increased by 5% per member of our federation. And the amount we contribute to the federal naval capacity counts for twice as much. More or less, with your partners you create one big stuff. And then, more or less, they will serve us in a different way. Right? Supermancy, no. Because I don't see us... this expansion is really good if you go with it very quickly. But now, because it gives an extra pop for additional... colonies you build. Adopting all expansion traditions increases our core system sectors by 2 though, but no. Domination. This is a really warfare-like. Governance skills increased by 2 and empire capacity increased by 2. Subject interrogation cooldown reduced by 50%. I don't think I've ever done that. Indigenous subjects' opinion is increased by 20. Interrogation. I have never done that. Every vassal increases your naval capacity by 20% and tributaries give you 10% income. Prosperity. Mining station build cost, meh. Adopting all prosperity traditional costs are terraforming costs by 33%. That could be interesting. Private colony ship. That's a colony ship built with energy instead of minerals. Energy grid and energy nexus now also produce 2 unity, which is the ones I want to build a few of, because that gives more energy in general. Building upkeep reduced by 10%, ship upkeep reduced, and ship cost and building cost reduced by 15%. Do we have enough people here for a federation? I mean, I could probably invite these guys if I can become strong enough, but these guys don't like me, and neither do these for some reason. Actually, they've changed. Mutual rivals and charismatic ruler. Okay, so they... Oh, alright. So actually we're starting to get better. I will consider it. I'm probably gonna go into diplomacy, despite the fact that our faction doesn't like it, but... that could make us create one big federation. And that could be actually an indirect way for victory, if we want to go for a victory condition, because that's not really what this game is about. But then everybody would like us. It's along the line of what we are. I am heavily considering it, but I will decide that in the next episode. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.